Winnipeg police were a no-show by the noon deadline they gave protesters. The order to vacate coming just ahead of talks amongst the premiers hosted by Manitoba's Heather Stephenson. The blockade went up after Stephenson told the families the province wouldn't support a search of the Prairie Green landfill for the remains of 3 Indigenous women, even though a feasibility study found it was possible. Family members of the women are resolute in their demand for a search and declined an invitation from the city to meet today.
He asked if we would be willing to sit down with the city officials before noon today to negotiate our stance, and my reply was absolutely not, unless you guys are going to sit down with us to tell us that you are going to start the search. Then no, we're not doing this no more. We're done talking.
Harris says their next step is to pressure Crown Indigenous Relations Minister Mark Miller to make a decision on a search.
After today, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be calling his office and asking him, for some answers now. We've given him long enough now, right?
The blockade has angered some, this man dumping landscaping debris over the weekend onto the red dress spray-painted on the road. Long Plain First Nation Chief Kyra Wilson says the man's actions weren't surprising.
It is 2023 and we're still dealing with that racism and that hatred and the oppression, with all the levels of government right now. And this is a prime example of the things that we're still having to fight for when it comes to our people and when it comes to our women.
Morgan Harris's daughter, Cambria, is frustrated with the lack of action by governments on the ongoing genocide of Indigenous women.
That guy who came by yesterday, I want to say thank you. Thank you for bringing the eyes and bringing the awareness back to what's going on here, because you just showed us just what kind of oppression and racism we face every single day. And when people point fingers at my community and say, oh, well, it's you guys doing the violence. No, it's not. We've been here from the beginning.
A Winnipeg man is charged with homicide in connection with the death of Rebecca Contois last year and 3 other Indigenous women whose remains are believed to be in either Prairie Green landfill or the Brady Road landfill. Leanne Sanders, APTN National News, Winnipeg.